This is a story that we don't typically cover because this is an anomaly.
Finally.
Where a woman is paying the husband alimony. So we're all familiar with Mary J. Blige, real love. I'm talking about that. Well, turns out the real love was a fake love, like Drake talks about, and now she's preaching about real life because she has to pay $30,000 a month in alimony to her ex-husband, Kendu Isaacs, right? So they divorced in 2018, but she's making these alimony payments, and she revealed it on my Good Buddies podcast, Earn Your Leisure. So here, let's play that clip. I believe we have a clip of her from the podcast.
Prenup. Get a prenup. Because I didn't have one. And that's why I ended up having to just give everything away, because it's so, let me just speak, it's so whack right now that men, can come at you and get and get alimony. So when I was getting a divorce, I was like, you mean to tell me I gotta pay him? And he cheated and he lied and he stole, and not to get all petty, but you know what I'm saying? You mean I gotta pay him for cheating and lying to me and ruining my life? So yeah, and the law is you have to, so I say get a prenup, cover yourself up, get a prenup.
Okay.
Thanks.
So she's giving advice to get a prenup. Interesting. So what I would like to do is, so she's paying $30,000 a month in alimony. Okay, that's when you have to pay your ex-spouse money, spousal support, to live the life that they're accustomed to living. So my question to you guys, ladies, is, let's let the ladies go first and the gentlemen. This prenup advice, is this good advice or bad advice? Or just say good or bad, and then follow up, what percentage, best guess, of alimony payments is the men paying the women versus the women paying the men? Do you understand what I'm saying? Prenup, good advice, bad advice. What percentage of the alimony payments is the man paying the woman or the woman paying the man? Rissa, go ahead. Prenup, good or bad idea, and what percentage?
I think it's good advice, and I think the percentage of men paying women is probably 85%.
85%?
90
Pretty high.
maybe.
Okay, gotcha. Caro, prenup, good idea, bad idea, and what percentage of alimony payments?
Prenup is a good idea because you can organize everything before to get married, and because you always have you always are knowing your couple, your husband, your wife, and you don't know what is going on in the future. So it's always good to do a prenup.
Okay.
And about
percentage?
The percentage, I think 30%.
30% what?
Yeah, of the alimony.
Meaning who's paying 30 and who's paying 70?
The guy have to give 30% of your income to the girl.
No, not percentage of income. Okay, so if there's 100 couples that get divorced, how many of the times is it the man making the alimony payments, and how many times is it the woman? 100 couples, talking how many times? So you're saying 30 times it's the man paying, so I mean it's 70% the woman paying?
No, I am talking about the percentage of your income.
No, not percentage of income. Amount of times that it happens. 100 couples get divorced. How many times is the woman paying the man? How many times is the man paying the woman?
No, like you say, 80%.
You're saying it's 80?
The men's, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Nat, you have the stat real quick?
Yeah.
Don't put it yet. Shay, prenups, good idea, bad idea. What percentage?
Sad to say, I think prenup would be a good idea because you don't know what's going to happen, and a lot of men do have infidelity and a bunch of issues down the road. And I would say probably like a good 90 of men are actually paying alimony.
90?
Yeah.
Wow, that's high. Sergio, prenup. You're with your girl right now.
Yeah.
Your podcast is blowing up. Life's good. Used to be a video game skinny nerd. Look at you, confident, swaggied out. Are you getting a prenup?
1,000%, yes. You should also get the Big 5 personality test. There's a few things that you should do before you get married for sure. And
What's
then
the
it's probably
personality test you said?
Yeah, the Big Five. The
Big
Big Five.
Five.
Yeah, that's what everybody should do. And you should go talk to a lawyer in your city as well to know your laws in your state. No, I definitely think it's probably like 95% men paying.
It's a high number.
It's
Wow.
either 95,
Okay.
97. So I'm probably
All
pretty
right.
high.
Amy?
Yeah, I
You're a
would
beautiful
agree.
girl. You meet a successful guy. He's like, yeah, Amy, we're getting prenupped. What do you say?
I would understand just because of the way that society and culture is nowadays. I think that, it just depends on the dynamic of the relationship though. And Destiny has actually brought up this point to me, and I had to admit he kind of had a point. If a man is asking a woman to give up her entire career, just stay back for the livelihood of the children, to, help preserve the family unit, and then he leaves her for somebody else, and she is left with nothing, and she is, sacrificed years and years. All of a sudden, she doesn't have skills, she does not have accolades, she does not have a resume to get back out there. I see in those instances where it would be unfortunate, yet I'm still kind of leaning to what you guys are saying, where I understand why it would be necessary. So far as the percentage, I believe it's like 30%. 30% of the time alimony is awarded in general. Of that 30%, maybe, you're probably right, I'd say about 5% is probably the woman paying.
But when does it
Gotcha.
become her responsibility to get those things in order, even though she is helping care for the children? Like, why is it the man's responsibility to pay for the things that she didn't do in the past that could have set her up for success
That's
if
why
that
I
did
said
occur?
it depends on the dynamic of the relationship. So if he says, I want you to not work and I want you to just stay at home and we're having a tradcon lifestyle, right? And
Yeah.
you're just going to raise the children. In those instances, I see where there's a little bit of nuance there in the discussion versus
Yeah.
the blanket statement of, oh, everybody should get a prenup. I think it's a little bit more nuanced than that. But if I did have to give a yes or no answer, I do agree with
Yeah.
what you guys are saying.
But are we assuming like exactly what's in this? Because the thing is like all of them are different. Like you can go to a lawyer and have it done how you want it to be done. So like say like y'all just want it to be done a certain way where you get X amount. All you're doing is you're making it to where y'all are deciding what's going to happen when y'all break up versus the judge deciding. So there's nothing wrong with the prenup. It's just sometimes we assume that means, oh, that means she's getting nothing or she's only getting this much. It's like y'all are deciding together. You like she should get a good lawyer, he should get a good lawyer, and y'all make a good decision together instead of the judge deciding. Because the
Right.
judge is another person in the government. Who fuck him?
Yep, I
yeah,
agree.
it's not, he's not
Anytime
allowed
you
to
get the
be part
government
of it.
involved, not a good look.
Yeah, yeah,
And
get 'em out.
sometimes, I mean, I don't want to reveal the answer, but a lot of times, let's say this is the problem with getting married young, when you both have no money, and more often than not, it's the guy who becomes successful. You're 24, you're 22, you don't know, you both have no money. Boom, guy becomes an entrepreneur, makes tens of millions of dollars. Wife's at home, whatever. They've been together for 10, 15 years. Steven Crowder. And all of a sudden, she's not feeling the marriage anymore. Oh, I didn't have any money when I got married. Boom, no prenup. Your 20 million just went down to 10, no problem. That's the problem. Like, so me, 42, money, life's good. I don't care how hot and dope she is.
Sign it.
She's not signing a prenup. It's just not happening. I'm not going to lose my business empire because Monica over here just wasn't feeling me anymore. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.